Friday night baseball from the Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen.
Shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
I know there's a lot of expectations for Xander Bogaerts to turn it around soon. Boy, did he have some kind of postseason last year. He put on a show, and heck, he won the World Series MVP. But we haven't seen that same spark so far this year. Maybe he can get it going in this game, though. I know he's really frustrated.
4-1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Here's Todd Frazier now. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. And that's in there for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Jackie Bradley now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. A runner at first with no outs here. Slider up that he gets a call on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that...
Hey, no outs here.
So digging in now, Kenny Vargas. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there.
Got it.
2 gone. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Dustin Pedroia.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
Ready on 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Popped high in the air.
You go. I got it.
There to take it is Belt for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have...
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Right fielder.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
1 out now.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jackie
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Revere is under it.
Ball.
Makes the play. 1 away. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second.
No runner,
and he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Kenny's Vargas is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Way in front of that fastball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Pablo Sandoval is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired, and there's 1 away. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Xander Bogaerts stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside 3-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Right fielder.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this striding in once again, Todd Frazier. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Kenny's Vargas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready once again, Pablo Sandoval. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Laurie in foul ground.
Mine.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. But right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you don't want to get caught.
Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 to score tonight. Number 41 wins for the 23rd time in this one, the top total in the league. And recording 16.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.